Okay. Sounding like it's about to start pouring down raining in a minute. Yep, I'm already hearing the drops. I might have to back up to get this, to hit this Wi-Fi. Hold up. Come on, Wi-Fi. Oh, it might be giving me something already. Hold up. Is it working? I hate when it does this. It's giving me full bars, and it ain't working. I'm like, that's so stupid. It's retarded, man. That's stupid. Like, that's stupid. Now the stupid thing ain't letting me. Come on, yo. What is that? Yo. See, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Now, why are you doing that? Why? It's retarded, yo. At least let me close the browser, man. Yo. Unbelievable. I got something for your ass. This shit is stupid. This is Safari, right? Yeah, you have to get close. It's retarded, man. Had to shut the whole thing down. It keeps coming up with this stupid certificate thing. What is that? Come on, man. Give me some act right. All right, well, I think my internet is good, though. At least that's working. Ooh. Oh, this man caught a bad one just now. Older guy, he just fell. Damn. Hold up, I might have to help this dude. He caught a bad one. Was somebody helping him? He all right. I don't even know what that thing is called. He riding like a little scooter, but he kind of heavy set. And he went straight down like this. Bow. He back up though. What's wrong with him? Like he keep falling. Hold up. What is wrong with this dude? Damn, man. He talking to this dude over here. I hope he's alright. Hope he ain't drunk or something. What's wrong with him?
You know what?
Yo, he's alright? What happened to him?
He's leaking from his nose.
His nose is bleeding?
His scooter.
Yeah, I saw that, but like, what's wrong with him though?
I don't know.
You
know where your hat went?
You all right?
He's just leaking.
I'm gonna have to leave that alone because he got back up. He's all right, but I'm like, why are you falling like that in the first place? Yeah, let me leave it alone. He be all right. All right, anyway. So what the heck is going on with this internet, though? Never dull moment. I forgot I was on live. Oh, shit. Oh, snap. Damn, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I forgot I had got on the live. Because that happened as soon as I got on here. I didn't even realize I was still on. He said he leaking. Nose is bleeding. Damn. This the dude, he right here. It's like his thing fell apart, I think because it's raining. Let me see if this dude is up. Man, you all right? What happened, man?
Look like battery failure, maybe a contact or something.
Oh, it just stopped on you when you were riding?
Just stop. Of course, when it stops, lose the gravity sensitivity, so it just goes down. I was coming a little fast because it's raining.
Right. So when it got a little slippery on you, and the battery died?
Probably a contact. I'll check that in a second.
Oh, sound like that's something that happened before.
Battery's good. But maybe a battery contact or something. So I need to check that out a little bit.
All right, man. Be careful out here, man.
I'm careful. I just didn't have to do some faster. Because of the rain, I'm not in a hurry. But because of the rain, I wanted to hurry up.
You're trying to get out the rain. I hear you. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, he out here. He going too fast. I saw that when he was coming. I was like, yo, this dude he's going kind of fast on that thing. I didn't even know what it was. It's like a scooter thing. Try to see if I explain it to y'all in a minute. It's something that you stand up on. It's like a scooter, but it's like, you know the ones that they make where you step, you step down and you move forward, but it don't have a stick that you like with handles on it. It doesn't have that. But his is like that. It got a stick, it got a screen up here. And he's standing on it, but he was like, he's trying to get out the rain, started going too fast, and he caught a bad one. He went head first into the ground. Like, I heard it. It was like, pow. I heard it. I got the windows up and heard it. Yeah, he all right, though. Seemed like that happened to him before, because he acting like it ain't nothing. All right, anyway. Never a dull moment. It's crazy. Never a dull moment, man. All right, let me see if I can get on to. Now, this is a little retarded. Why is it not letting me? Ain't let me log on to the what's the name? All right, let me see if I can at least get the chat up. Talk to y'all real quick. Shit is crazy. Yeah, that dude, he caught a bad one, man. He was going way too fast. He caught a bad one. Word. All right, let me see. Yo, what's up with this internet over here? Alright, this internet is starting to get on my nerves now. Cause it's not just clear, like it's sketchy. Come on, man. Alright. I had enough. I think that man, he was the sign for me to get up out of here anyway. That was the first sign to relocate. That's how we used to drive when we was younger. Slouched in the seat. Even lower than this. We used to be under the door. I had a friend, he used to drive, it looked like he was laying down. He would have the seat all the way back. Like the front seat would be in the back seat. And he used to drive like that, with his arm out like this. The things we do. I think I got some internet now by this park. This my old reliable, my old standby right here. When all else fails. Yeah, I don't know what that internet connection was over there. Asking me to do all type of technical stuff. I'm like, nah, just work. I don't want to do nothing technical. Just work properly. All right, what's good? Let me see. All right. The Adventures of TA. All right, now, you need to connect over here. Stop acting up. There we go. Finally. All right, we're good. See if the chat is coming up now, at least. Pass the Dutch chip on the left hand side. Yeah, I do. Yep, I do. Dan said I got the city marked out where there's good internet. Yep. Surely do. Yeah, I was just driving JP to try to get get some good internet. I had to relocate. Dudes over there falling behind the car, tripping on, I don't even know what that thing is called. It's like an electric skateboard with a stick on it. It looks similar to the things that they be having, like the security guards, the mall cops. You know what I'm talking about? The thing that they stand on with the handle, but it wasn't nearly as sophisticated as that. The thing he had was like, I never seen nothing like that before. It looked weird. But all I know is he fell down. He caught a bad one. He fell directly on his face. Nose was bleeding. And then he was explaining to me what was going on. Said something about the battery contact. You gotta check the contacts on the battery. And something else. Basically, he sounded like it happened to him before. So I'm like, well, damn. You need to be careful, bro. All right, I think internet is good here. Come on. Come on. Come on already, man. Sheesh. Internet was excellent when I was at the mall. Oh, is that what it's called? Segway? I think that is what it's called. Yes. Yes, but he had the low budget Segway. He didn't have the official professional joint. He had the low budget one. It looked like he made it. Like it had he put a screen on it. It's crazy. He said the Seg won't. That's more like it. Right. The Segnay. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. All right, I need a chart now. All right, we back in business. Back in business and ain't it well? Let the good times roll. I've heard that song before. It's like a movie song. It's like I heard that in a movie somewhere. Oh, let me get the link for the stream. You hear this rain, right? If I yawn, I apologize in advance. You already know what that means. The rain, man. The rain did it. All right, so we got. So one of the reasons that the market is looking how it's looking right now, there was an interest rate decision around 2 o'clock. And it shook up the markets, needless to say, which is really an understatement. The market was looking crazy a little while ago. And we're going to see if that changes. If it changes anytime soon. Ooh, you hear that thunder? All right, what's up, Max? What's up, Mick? What up, Bamani? Said the dollar had a hell of a spike. Yeah. Yep, we saw the adverse effect on the pound and actually any of the dollar crosses. Anything that is paired with, I'm pretty sure if the dollar is going up, whatever market you're looking at is going down. What up, E Ready? He says it's raining nap time. You ain't lying. So is you have it already in Long Island or no? If you don't have it, I'm pretty sure it is coming that way. What's interesting though is that actually I see that it's a cloud. Like it's not just bad weather. This is a cloud that's moving because down there it's not down there. It's here. It's where I'm at and it's coming back this way. I can see it in the mirror. Back that way, I can see it over that way. But down there, it's clear. I've seen that before. You ever see it's raining on one side of the street and the other side it ain't? You ever actually seen that? Like, actually been there? That looks crazy. It's raining across the street. And it's not raining on your side of the street. It looks crazy. Okay. Whew, excuse me. Well, there's the first yawn. It's the rain, man. It's the rain. Oh, I need to set the timer. Daggone it. There we go. I caught it. Caught it. All right, so let's see what the market does. Let's see what goes on. Oh, excuse me. Yes, indeed. Project 21. Project 21. Yes, oh yes, oh yes. I'm gonna just be randomly saying that. Project 21. Keep putting it out into the universe. Big said, if I use the iPad, you still gonna clown me. I promise not to leave it on my car and drive off today. JP, did you cut the trade last evening? Couldn't get price in the act right, no trade. Yeah, we didn't even have permission yesterday. We didn't get any permission all day. We did get several instances of good timing, but nothing came into fruition during that time. So yeah, we didn't have permission or any type of follow-through trades after permission, which is okay. Yep, it is okay, because we know exactly why not. That's one of the most exciting things that I really enjoy about what it is that we're doing here, is the whole idea of knowing why. I really, I know I keep talking about that, but I really don't think that the majority of people understand the value of that yet. Yep, they do not understand the value of that. That is probably the most valuable, the most valuable element of what it is that we do, is knowing why. Knowing why not. Yes, indeed. Yo, this rain better chill, because it's going to make me go to sleep. Like, for real. Like, I'm not even joking. It's going to make me fall asleep. You see how we're speeding up? The rain is speeding up, man. Come on. Oh boy. You have no idea what rain does to me, man. Oh my goodness. This right here is perfect sleeping weather, man. You hear? Just listen. You hear this? How can you not just relax and just take a nap off that? Just lean back, get yourself a nice little neck pillow, and just conk out, man. I'm fighting it. That's what this rain making me want to do, though. I ain't gonna front. That's the third one. 3 strikes and I'm out. For real, man. For real. Man. Mick said, the more I dig in with TA, the better I can understand what I need to correct. Yes. Yep. Telling you, man, that mirror is clean as hell. Like, it's a clean mirror. And you are able to literally see everything in it. I realized too that when, like, what you're beginning to see happen is you're starting to recognize what you're looking at in the mirror. The more that we sharpen all of this, all of our skill, we're getting better at the skill, all the above. You're really becoming very, very familiar with recognizing what you see in the mirror, which means you're becoming very good at recognizing yourself, which means you're getting to the point where you're able to actually rectify things that are going on with you. And that is very empowering, because just the fact that you know what to correct means that now you can just direct your focus on whatever that is. It doesn't get more powerful than that. Like, it really doesn't. Doesn't get any more powerful than that, man. Jesus. It's my daughter's little purse. I'm about to use this as a pillow. Y'all playing games. This rain right here, I will lean back just like this and take a nap. I can't take this. I know that you hear this. You gotta hear this. It's insane. Ignorance is to be ignored. You gotta go, bro. Gotta go. It don't even matter what he said. He out of here. People just be coming out of nowhere with some bullshit. Yep, people be bugging. Well, there's a timer. Let's take a look. Yeah. I think the weather messing with the internet too. Alright, let me turn it off and turn it back on. I'll try that. Jesus. This shit is like a monsoon kind of, because now it's getting windy too. Yo, anybody that was standing outside, they soaked right now. I know there's people walking around that ain't have no umbrella or nothing. They just got soaked. They just caught it. Come on, internet. Come on now. You were doing so good. Yeah, the umbrellas stay on deck. I got, like, matter of fact, in here, right now, I got 3 umbrellas. Like, the rain ain't gonna get me like that. Jay Cardi said all the people that were in that speed are so sad now, because now the market is about to act right. Watch. Mick said the fight or flight is a powerful thing. once you harness it. Yep. Jay Carly said, I need to freeze up, see how I immediately react to ignorance instead of just, okay, this person is stupid and I'm above it. Yeah, as soon as I see stupidity, I just be like, because most of the time, they be wanting you to, they doing it for attention. So they'll come on just saying outlandish stuff to try to get get a reaction out of you. But nope, I don't even give them satisfaction. Yeah, and I know that's why Jay Carly reacts like that. She said it's worse when it's towards someone that I love and then I just roar. Yeah, like she be ready to punch somebody in the face. Like for real. Whew. Yo. This right here, one of them, like I would be asleep right now. If I wasn't here with y'all right now, I would be knocked out asleep. As soon as it started doing this, I'm out. Insane. Whew. Yeah, right? JP said he driving in Houston, listen to the rain here. About to fall asleep at the wheel. Oh man. Yep. Crazy. Shit, I should have stayed at the mall. But I could have just as easily went to sleep in that massage chair too though. He's soaking wet. You might as well not even run. I always wonder why people did that. Like when you in the rain and you already soaked, why you still running? Like you soaked already. The rain got you. You might as well just walk. Jesus. That's a good question. Joshua said you've been hearing a lot about hyperinflation. What you think about that whole thing? I believe that we already in hyperinflation, but it's hidden in the economy by the way that the way that they create currency to begin with. Like the way that they make money. I don't mean make money like how we make money, we earn money. I'm talking about how they create money. Now, ever since they removed the dollar from the gold standard in the 70s, back when Nixon was in office, they took the dollar off of gold, meaning that it wasn't backed up by gold no more. And what that left was what's called a fiat currency, meaning it's not backed up by nothing. So they literally have the authority through the Federal Reserve Bank and through Congress to print money. Like, money is printed, money is created, right? They need money for something, they literally can just create the money that they need and they'll owe it back. And it's like, well, owe it back to who? Allegedly, it's back to the Federal Reserve Bank. So the way that it technically is set up is through the government bonds. The government borrows money from the Federal Reserve Bank. This is why if you, and I'm gonna prove it to you right now. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see if I even got, yeah, I got some paper on me. Look. I'm gonna show you something that's crazy. And it's so interesting because people don't pay attention to shit. But look, watch. If you look at the money, like this is a dollar bill, right? I'm gonna let y'all see it and you tell me what it says. Look. Look at the very top. Look at the top line. What does the top line say? Read it. The top line, right here. What does that say? Bingo. Federal Reserve note. Federal Reserve damn note, man. So you got to understand money, the money that we use is owned by the Federal Reserve Bank. They print the money. They are the creators of the money that we use. So you think that money is owned and controlled by the government, and it's not. And you can thank Joshua for this whole dialogue. Thank you, Joshua. It's all your fault. Yes, exactly. It is borrowed. It is borrowed money. So, Jedick said, any updates from Frank? Nah, I didn't see Frank yet. I don't think Frank came back on yet. He said, "Is the Fed telling us to buy Bitcoin?" Oh snap! But yeah, like this is a very interesting conversation when you talk about it, because it helps you understand the dynamic of why things have not already collapsed in the economy. It's like, what the hell is holding up the economy? Like, the economy should have been collapsed. Yeah, it should have been collapsed. Not only that, the value of currency also should have imploded a long time ago. But the mechanism that they use within the system that is set up, it ain't never gonna implode, because they can always borrow. The way that, look, listen, and it's not like the U.S. is going to the Fed like, hey, we need to borrow money. The way that the borrowing process takes place, the Fed prints money and they give you the cash in exchange for the bonds. So U.S. bonds are given to the Fed, which is an IOU, and interest is charged. This is where you get the national debt from. You go to usdebtclock.org and you look at the clock, and it shows how much debt the U.S. owes. It's trillions. I don't even know what it is now. It's probably like 20 trillion. Let me see something. Let me look at it. I saw somebody say something about if they buy Bitcoin, they sell it. Hold up. Let me see something. Let me see what the debt is right now. Yep, usdebtclock.org. $22 trillion. is the U.S. national debt right now. 22.5 trillion. And counting. And when you look at all of these numbers on here, like it's all bullshit. All of it. Because none of the money is backed up by anything aside from the perception of value. The fact that we use money is what gives it value. That's what's giving it its monetary value. The fact that we all use it to buy shit. But the government has the ability to always borrow with no limitation through the distribution of bonds to the U.S. to the Federal Reserve Bank. People think that it's the government that controls money. It's not. It's the Federal Reserve Bank that controls the money. And the Federal Reserve Bank has shareholders. It has owners. So it ain't what you think it is. You thinking the government runs everything? No. Everything is perception. That's what you think. That's not what really is going on. You know, so I mean it's useful to be aware of this information because it just lets you know to what degree the whole thing is not real. But we make it real because we're using and we're part of the system in place. You use money every day. You know, everything that you're doing is so that you can have enough money to be free in the world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what do people want? It's the freedom that people want. It's access to things that everyone wants. If there were no money, just imagine if there was no money, but you had access to everything that you need to enjoy life. It probably would be a whole different ball game if you actually think about it. If you were not restricted, if you were not limited, you know, because money is not the determining factor to let someone know, well, you don't have enough to get that. Nope, you don't have enough to afford that. You can't afford that. You can't afford that. Money is what makes it possible to know if you can afford to get access to something or not. Because price is put on the value of things that we want to buy and that we have access to. So I mean, it's very, very interesting. You know, like this is stuff that is this is what it is. You know, a lot of shit. Shit, that's a good question. But Tia said, how you stay in observation mode without falling asleep? Yo, I'm talking right now so I don't fall asleep. For real. Jay Carter said, this is above my immediate knowledge. Oh, man. JT, they do print money to pay off the debt, but it's borrowed money to pay off the debt. Like a payday loan trap at a higher scale. Yes. Yes, that is exactly right. So it's debt compounding itself. Money is debt. This is debt. It's actually not an asset, technically. But at the same time, within the confines of the economy and the system that we're part of, you need this to have access to anything. You see? So everything you're doing is to get this. You're selling your time at your job for this. You have a business, you're selling something and making a profit in order to obtain more of this. So that's what it is. So again, it's perceived value. This has value because we use it. That's the only reason why it has value. But within itself, it's debt, and you basically borrowing money to pay off debt. So in truth, the debt never will be paid off. They're not trying to pay off the deficit. As a matter of fact, let me not say that. Let me not say deficit, because there's a difference between the U.S. deficit and the U.S. national debt. They are two separate things. The deficit is the difference between the payments that go out and the money that they earn from taxes in the government. Like when the government taxes us, they earn money as a result of that. Entitlement programs, that's outgo. They pay out for that. What else do they pay out for? The money to pay the debt on that 22.5 trillion. The payments are for the interest on that. Look, if you look at the debt clock, and look at where it says U.S. federal budget deficit. The deficit is $984 billion. Right now, it's $984,496,070,000. The deficit. In other words, that's the money that they need to make up so that they would be, instead of in the red, they'll be in the black, or actually be at break even. So for them to break even, they gotta figure out how to make $1 billion. No, not even the billion. I'm sorry, 984 billion. So it's like close to $1 trillion. So the deficit is almost $1 trillion. Wait, am I reading that right? So wait, 22,551,855,000,000. Yeah. Close to $1 billion is the deficit. So it's like, all right, they owe all this money, but how does the government still function? You know, you got military spending. You got money that they spend on all type of stuff, entitlement programs, right? Social Security, pensions, Medicare and Medicaid. That's money that's going out from the government. Where they get the money to pay all of this shit if they owe money? How? You're saying that you short by $1 billion, but yet stuff gets paid. I'm telling you how they do it. It's a never-ending loop of borrowing money from the Federal Reserve Bank. They can do that to no end. I remember there was a time where, like in the past, there were times where fiat currency actually failed. Like the currency failed, and they just started over with a new currency. Like this happened multiple times. And at this point, you no longer have anything in the currency environment and in the world. There is no currency that's backed by an actual asset. Another thing too with the US that backs up their money and ability to have money is the military power. The US has military power, and because they have the central bank, which is the Federal Reserve Bank, they always have access to money that they need for whatever they want to do. They want to do, if they want to wage war, like a lot of money is made in war. It's one of the reasons why the US goes to war. Sometimes they start a war because they make a bunch of money in wars. And you know, it's like if they get in trouble, they just figure out what to do to make some money. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. This shit is a lot to be talking about, really, because it never stops. Like you could just keep talking about this shit, and it's all facts. This is all factual information. I'm not making it up. This is what it is, man. So anyway. Joshua said Eric Townsend went in super depth about how a new money system is very nearby. There's a rush from technology companies to develop distributed ledger systems. that could either do really good things for humanity or really terrible things. Right. Indeed. But Tia, do we learn the best times to trade in training? When you train, you learn how to apply a protocol over and over again, which ultimately will lead you to understand that there is no best time to trade. In other words, you're trying to box in the market to a specific time of the day to trade. Like, oh, this is the best time right here to trade. The best time to trade is when the market is in an environment that you understand in order for you to have good timing so that you can win your trade. That's the best time to trade. Now, what you're asking is, well, when is that? You don't know when that is. That's why you need the skill and the ability to recognize the environment so that you know if the market is in a condition at the time where trades and opportunities, if they come, can be capitalized on. Your ability to recognize that is the key. It has nothing to do with when is the best time of the day. Like, when is that? You don't know when that is, and it doesn't matter when it is. Your ability ensures that if the market presents that to us and you're on the chart, you will see it and you will take advantage of it. You will see it and you will take the trade when it comes. That's the whole idea. That's it. There's nothing else. So anything that you think it along the lines of, what's the best time of the day? There's no best time of the day. We get trades in the morning. We get trades in the afternoon. We get trades at night. We get trades in the wee hours of the morning. How do I know? Because I'm up at various times. I'm never up always at the same time. Sometimes I might be up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Other times I might be up now. Like, I'm up now because it stopped raining. But I was about to go to sleep. You saw it. I was fighting hard just now not to go to sleep off that rain. I don't know how people can just be up when it rains like that. That shit is crazy to me. It's like a sleeping pill. But anyway. Yep, Gunner, don't take advice, huh? All right, cool. Joshua said he used the crypto, the Libra, as an example of something that could be extremely bad for humanity. Libra is is that the coin that, who came out with that? Was it Facebook? Libra's the crypto, right? That came out through Facebook. If I remember, I think I read something about that briefly or saw a video about it. Mick said, like the U.S. manufacturing mosquito nets for troops in cold weather. Right. Exactly. Jay Carly said, place the troll in the palm and throw him across the room. Yeah, she got zero tolerance for y'all when y'all come on here wilding out. For real. Yeah, but Tia, hopefully that answered your question about the best time to trade. What training does is it really prepares you to deal with the market long term. It prepares you on every level. The main level that you need to be focused the most on is your mindset. It's not about as much as you think it may be. It's not as much about when's the best time to be on the chart so I can get trades. It has much less to do with that, actually. It's more so about, am I in the right mindset to even know what the market should look like when the market is making trades available? Am I in the right mindset to recognize when the right environment is present in order for the market to present an opportunity, and I'll know that the opportunity is there and I can take it and capitalize on it? You see? Like I'm trying to help dissect it and break it down for you so that you understand the reality of successful and profitable trading, specifically with what we're doing on the NADEX platform, you know? So, let me see. Oh, wow. Why is this not updating then? If that's the case, I see it up there, but I don't see it here. Let me refresh. Okay, I got it now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So very good. Very good. I'm glad that you understood that, because it's very true, man. It is very true. You know, and just consider something. You know, just consider the NADEX platform in particular. And I in no way endorse any company. Like I'm not here to big up NADEX or big up anybody else, but I will speak the truth about my experience with a company or with a platform. Now, and not just me personally, but I mean, pretty much ask anyone that does trading on NADEX what the experience has been like. You know, we don't have any issues on the NADEX platform. That's first and foremost. So you need to be in position as often as possible to not be stressed out, you know, worrying about whether you're going to get your money if you do make money, you know, out of the platform that you're trading on. That's stress. We don't worry about that. If you make money and you withdraw your money is in your bank. 2 to 3 days, 2 business days. Your money's in there. No issues with NADEX. This is real. That's one thing that I'm bringing to the forefront as far as paying attention to certain things. Next thing is NADEX makes it possible for you to have access with a very small account. You can open an account, $250. You can make additional deposits of $100. So let me just give you a scenario. You start with $250, right? You withdraw $150 and you leave $100 in the account. Okay. With $100 in your account and a sufficient level of skill, you can literally take that $100, trade one contract, and through your skill and your ability to be consistently profitable and win your trades consistently, you can literally take that $100 and build up your account to wherever you want to go to. Like, I don't know what your financial goal might be, what your income expectation is, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't even matter. The point that I'm making is that we're talking about $100, first of all. Second of all, we're talking about using that $100 as a seed and building up the real capital, which is your skill. The capital is not the $100. The capital is you, your skill, your ability to navigate in the market. Just like I said a moment ago, your ability to recognize the right environment, your ability to recognize the opportunity when it's presented during the right environment, your confidence to pull the trigger when the trade comes, your wisdom to not trade if the trade is not presented, if the environment is not present. These are all of the things that make up your skill set. And your skill set represents the capital. It's not the $100. The $100 is the seed. The real capital is the skill. You see? So It makes you just put things in perspective like, damn, if that's the case, then people really don't have capital. No, they don't. Because you can start with $1,000. You can start with 5,000. If you lack the skill, whatever money that you deposit is at risk. The money is not at risk because of the market. The money is at risk because of your lack of skill. And that's a hard pill for people to swallow. People don't like to hear that because they want to be able to pass the buck when they lose. Oh man, I lost that because the market did something crazy. No, the market ain't do shit crazy. The market always moves like that. You just have terrible timing and you lost that trade because you don't know what you're doing. It's that simple. It literally is that simple. I know that you don't want to hear that. I know that you don't want to accept that. But that's the truth. That's what it is. And that's not going to change. So until you realize that you need skill and then you seek out the skill, like just being here, like if you're on this live stream, if you ever have access to any of these live streams, there's so much, there's a wealth of information and knowledge and wisdom that comes through these live streams, not just from myself, but from students of Team Alliance also, and from people not even in Team Alliance. There's nuggets everywhere because we're functioning on a vibration. And the vibration is present on the stream. That's why anytime you watch any of these lives, I know that you be bugging out. You be just like, damn, hold up. They talking about that? That's a lot. I know it's a lot. I know. The wisdom is here. You know, so it's only a matter of time if you've ever been exposed to any of this, you know, I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time. You're going to realize that everything that you hear me saying is going to happen. And I'm not saying that like at an egotistical, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking like that. What I'm saying is that I'm telling you about experiences that I've had, and I'm going off of what I know, not what I'm guessing or what I think will happen. I know what's going to happen to you if you continue to think the way that you're thinking, first of all. Second of all, if you continue to try to operate in the market without skill. It's obvious what's going to happen to you. The same thing that's been happening to you up to now. You're losing. I don't need you to tell me that you're losing. I know that you're losing already. I'm explaining to you why. You're not losing because of the market. You think you're losing because of the market. Oh, well, if I had a winning strategy, no. Winning strategy does not exist. The only thing that exists is skill. And you either have it or you don't. You either have it and continue to improve it, or you don't have it and you continue to envy the people that do have it, thinking that they got some magical, mystical, mysterious crystal ball that tells them when to go into the market. They got super signals. You think that somebody got super signals? No, man. It's simple. Observation, study, watching the market, paying attention, learning the nuances, figuring out how it moves, understanding how it moves, figuring out what does a winning trade even look like? Why did the trade win? Oh, the trade didn't actually win because of the trade. The trade won because of how the market environment is. Huh? Knowledge, wisdom, all that shit is here, man. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Tyler said, real capital is just skill. That's hard. That's hard. Yes. J. Carly said, facts, and we don't eat from the fruit tree the day we planted the seed. Exactly. Right. When you plant the seed, you don't even see the tree. You don't see nothing. The seed is under the ground when you plant it. There's nothing to see yet. You got to cultivate that seed. What does that mean? Cultivate the seed is 301 on repeat. Come on, man. That seed need water and sunlight. What's that? 301 on repeat again. King Smart said, interesting convo about the fiat currency. You opened my eyes tremendously. I asked my financial advisor about what to do if the market ever went south. I think Team Alliance is giving me the answers. You already know. Yep, you already know what it is. Oh, that's hard. Don said, if you can't make money without money, then you can't make money with it. Oh, yeah. All right. That's my cue to take a break. I'll be right back. All right. Made it back. Okie dokie. That was hard just now what Don said, though. Clean off my glasses real quick. Oh, yeah. Rock Creek Park. All right. Oh boy. All right. For real, right? I know, right? I know. Nah, I ain't gonna hang up yet. He bringing me there though. He bringing me there. Yeah, Carolina boy said, Don, that was the shit made me think. Yes, indeed. Yeah, because I caught it as soon as he said it. In other words, it's your ability, your actual skills that are representative of money. So that, with that being said, what if you don't have a large amount of money to start off with? How are you going to make money if you can't make money beginning with a small amount of seed? How are you going to do anything with a large amount? Ain't gonna happen, bro. And look how he follows up. At the end of the day, it's all a hustle. Anything that we do in life. Exactly. See, and the hustle is in the ability. It's a very interesting thing when you listen to people talk. People will say cliche things. Hard work. Well, how'd you do it? Well, hard work. And I think about that a lot. I always think about hard work, and then I think about smart work. And there's a difference. But I understand the value of hard work because hard work brings you to smart work. Hard work is how you get somewhere so that you can be in position to do something. It's just like, take the person that don't really have no talent at something. Say that they suck. But just the fact that they work day and night and day, at doing the thing that they're not good at doing, you know what's going to happen? It's like they're hacking into it. If you do that, the energy that you're using is force. Force. It's kind of like how weather does stuff to rock. It does it to it over time. It's not, it's not something that just happens overnight. The weather breaks down rock over time, but it breaks it down though. So hard work is energy and it represents force. So it's kind of like you forcing your way in. You doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it over and over again. You're forcing your way into it. And when someone does that with something that they're not good at doing, eventually they learn how to do it. See, some people have natural ability. They don't have to work hard at it because they got it already. You see what I'm saying? For whatever reason, they naturally are able to do whatever the thing is. They're talented at it. Just like somebody that's musical. There's musicians that never read music ever in their life. They hear and then they play it. That's a hard talent. You know, you were probably born with that ability. Now, other people, you take somebody that don't know what they doing on the piano, can't play for shit, but they go to school, maybe get lessons or whatever the case may be, and they keep at it. Eventually, they're going to learn how to play. They don't have the natural born ability that person has, but they worked hard at learning that thing, and as a result of the hard work, the force, pounding, you keep practicing and keep doing it. You keep fucking up, do it again. Mess up, do it again. You messed up again, do it again. Messed up again, do it again. Oh, you're not messing up as much, do it again. Not messing up as much, do it again. And you keep repeating that process, what you think is going to happen? If you keep doing that, you're going to do it. That's hustle. That's hustle. That's hard work, because it means that you don't know what you're doing. But it means you ain't going to stop until you figure it out. And see, and that's what happens when you have the inclination to do something and you're never going to stop. Like, you're not going to give up. Like, there's some people that's delusional. And what I mean by that is, like, if you suck at basketball, but you insist, I'm going to make it to the NBA. Now, you probably not going to make it to the NBA, but if your drive and your will and your desire is to figure out how to play ball, you're going to do it. If you keep practicing and keep doing it and keep doing it, you're going to learn how to play basketball. You may not go to the NBA. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that say, yeah, I'm going to the NBA. There's dudes that's good saying that they're going to the NBA that ain't going to make it. You see what I'm saying? So there's a difference between being delusional and just working at something until you figure it out. And the difference between those two things is that the person that's delusional, they believe that they're going to achieve something that is just ridiculous. But the person that is grinding and hustling and working, they're going to keep working until they just figure the shit out. And once they figure it out, now they can compete with you. And you might have been doing it for the whole time. But now they've been working hard at trying to figure it out. And they figuring out just from the sheer work that they putting in. Just from the hands-on experience. They done messed up so many times. They figured out all of the ways to lose at it. So you see how valuable knowing how you lose is? Look at where this is going. Look at where this shit is going. This is how valuable it is to know how to lose. Learning all the ways to lose and mess up is valuable. Yo, that was crazy right there. That spin into something else. I wasn't even trying to go there, but that's where it ended up, right there. The value of knowing how to lose, knowing why you lost. Come on, man. That's what happened when you force your way into it. It's the same thing with training. Same thing. Same thing with training, man. Mark, how long is it going to take me? I don't know. I don't know how retarded you are. When people ask me that, I kind of be wanting to be like, well, how retarded are you? That'll give me an idea of how long it'll take you. But yeah, like, so just the process of training overcomes a person's inability at first to understand. Like, they don't understand nothing. You know, they're not getting it. Mark, I watched it 4 times. I don't get it. 4 is not your number. You probably might need to watch it 400 times. Why does it take that many times? The force. You have to force your way in. You have to force that knowledge into your brain at the subconscious level also. This is why we do subconscious training. This is how you bypass what you normally do. This is hard right here. Now I'm really beginning to see the real power of the subconscious training too. When you train at the subconscious level, you bypassing your clock brain. You got the clock brain that don't understand shit. You bypassing that part of your brain is getting underneath there into your real mind, your subconscious. Your subconscious is recording every time that you play it again. Recording, play it again. Recording, play it again. Record it. And you keep doing that. You keep forcing it in, forcing it in, forcing it in. The day comes where something triggers the information that's in your subconscious. And it could come from anywhere. It don't even have to be from a training or from whatever. It might come off of a live stream, something that somebody says. And it come out of nowhere. Bow. And it triggers something in your subconscious that's there. You didn't even know it was there. But because you've been training the whole time, you might have been training a year. That's a year of force. That's a year of over and over and over, of repetition. Then the day comes out of nowhere. Some triggers, bow. The light bulb comes on. This is how it works. You see? This is how it works. And it's like, well, damn, is it worth it? It's worth it. I don't give a shit. And I tell people all the time, I don't care how long it take you. I'm not you. You don't even know. You don't even know. How I'm gonna know? But it don't matter. Does it matter? No. And it's so funny because it's like, if I told you how long it would take, then what? What if I said it'll take you 1 year and 4 months and 3 days? It'll take you exactly a year, 4 months and 3 days. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do now? Oh, that's a long time. I don't know if I could do that. There's your answer. You just said you don't know if you can do that. In other words, you're not going to put the work in to do it. Remember we talked about the hustle? Are you going to hustle to do it? Come on, man. This is real shit right here, man. This is why I always talk about the vibration that we on. You see how this just comes out? It just comes. Am I lying? No, this is truth. You know that it is true. It resonates with your spirit. You can't disagree with it. You know what I'm talking about is true. It explains shit you couldn't explain before. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's true. I used to always wonder why. That's why. How you think the Grand Canyon was made? The Grand Canyon is the Grand Canyon now. Was it always like that? No. Joshua crazy. He said, this TA stuff don't work. I'm going to the NBA. Stupid, man. Stupid. Oh, snap. Let me see. Jay Carly said, depends on your goal, I suppose. If your goal is to work hard at a job until retirement, then okay. I refuse to depend on another for my future. That's it. Don said the reptile brain is dangerous. The prefrontal cortex. Daniel said, Edison said he learned 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb. All facts. All facts. J. Carly, your subconscious doesn't know the difference between reality and fiction. Therefore, it's not equipped to refuse information. Jesus. Your conscious mind is controlled by ego, so your ego has the capability to refuse information. All right, see, J. Carl, you gonna make me hang up. Say something else. Say something else. Say one more thing. Goodness gracious. Ego over there picking and choosing what to pay attention to. Nah, subconscious don't pick and choose nothing. It just go off of what you give it. That's it. And it makes shit happen off of what you give it. That's hard. That is hard. This internet really gets on my nerves. Seems like it maybe got something to do with the rain too. Because I usually get good internet over here. So it looked like market wise, the market did a lot. I think that the interest rate really rocked it. It's just movement. There's a lot of movement still. Let me go back. Ed said a year, 4 months, and 3 days. Tell me what I need to do starting the first day, and then I'll follow. Shit, that one is simple. 301 on repeat. That's it. J. Carly, it will always take the amount of time that you predetermine you devote to the process. Ooh-hoo. Listen, you got one more. Batia said, if I embark on trading for a living and that is my only means of income, how would you suggest tackling, taking into consideration the need to earn to survive from it? How would you suggest tackling? Oh, how would you suggest taking into consideration the need to earn to survive from it? It's like anything else. The first and foremost thing is to put yourself in position to be full-time before you are full-time. So if you currently work on the job, use the job as a springboard to put yourself in position through the market. And what I mean by that, learn. So that means you definitely need training. First and foremost. You have to train to develop real skill. This ain't about signals and strategies. Okay? You talking about trading for a living, so that means you need to develop real skill. And real skill, I don't just mean from the perspective of the market. I mean mindset, everything that goes into this. Like you hear everything I talk about, that's a part of the skill set. Your mindset, patience and discipline, you know, developing the ability not to care as much, not being scared, understanding why you're doing it or not doing it, waiting for the market to give you opportunity, not being concerned if it doesn't, laying out an actual plan with the worst case scenario planned out. Don't expect 5 trades a week. Break it down. Get to your number with 1 trade a week. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is real. I'm giving you real things that you can actually use when you ultimately become full-time and before you become full-time. You need to be working on it beforehand. You become full-time by becoming full-time. When I left my job, I was making more money from trading than I was from the job. You understand? So you got to put yourself in position before you leave your job. So that way you're really not leaving anything and it's a smooth transition. Is it going to be hard work? Hell yeah. You're going to need to train. You're going to need to get earbuds and listen to training every day. You're going to need to be at work training. Taking a shit, you training. You in the bathroom, you training. You talking about doing this for a living. What do you think I do? You think I just come on live stream and just talk shit? No. Right now, I'm looking at the market now as we speak. When I'm not here, I'm training. Like it's, you know, I'm really just giving you guys real things. I can't make it up. I'm telling you, I'm showing you. So that's kind of my response to that. And if you don't have a job, then that's even more of a reason to do it. That's a bigger reason to do it. The fact that you don't have one. That means you have time. See, the thing about it is that whatever it is that you already have going on with yourself is going to go on with yourself, whether you do this or not. So you got to make a decision. Do you think that learning this is valuable enough for you? Is it worth your time to do? And are you going to put the time in? That's it. That's it. You got to make the decision for yourself. You know, I can bring you to times during my life where it was terrible. Like before my kids, I went through mad shit. And I'm glad that I went through a bunch of shit before I had children and had a family. Because it just was me, and I just adjusted and did what I needed to do for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have people depending on me. It's different when you got your family depending on you. The time to figure it out is when you don't have that yet. Like Slav is mad young. He's 20, 21 or whatever. Put that work in now. Don't, you know, you can't put it off like, yeah, by the time I'm 30. No. You 21, do that shit right now. Put the work in now. You know, so and you know, I'm hopefully giving you inspiration and motivation to take action and actually do something, because the thing about it is that if you don't do anything, what's going to happen? Let's say that you don't do nothing. Let's say that you try it and it don't work at first. You're going to give up? Oh, I tried it, it ain't work. You're going to give up on it? You see the mindset I'm talking about? And so it's kind of like if you already are doing that in your mind, where you're doubting it and where you're like, man, well, what if it don't work? If you what ifing all day, it ain't gonna work anyway, because you already putting the energy out there for it not to work. The what if is the fear. You afraid of it not working. Guess what will happen? You're gonna draw that to you. You're gonna attract that shit to you. You're gonna pull it right to you because you're scared. Damn, what if it don't work, man? What if it do work? Come on, man. So, you know, I'm just saying, and I'm very empathetic to people. I'm very empathetic towards people. So I'm not telling you things, you know, like to be hard on you about it or whatever. I'm just being real about what you're going to need to do. Because ain't nobody doing it for you. If it's going to be, it's up to you. The same way that if it ain't going to be, that's up to you too. It's on you. I was talking about that on the live the other day. I'm like, listen, if I had access to something like this, that is a skill like this, and I have shit, what would I do? Go start picking up the bottles. And I'm not even playing. Like, I'm dead ass serious. I would literally go and start picking up the. I see grown men right now walking around that work full-time jobs. They work. I see them going around New York City into garbage cans collecting bottles. Grown man with a job. He ain't too proud to go into the garbage can and get a bottle. That bottle was a nickel. That represents money for him. That's for something obviously that he gonna use it for. You understand? He got a job and is doing it. If I didn't have a job, what you think I'll be doing? I'd do that shit. I get some money up, get enough up to start whatever I know is gonna be the key to freedom for me. And that's what I'm saying. Like this didn't exist for me when I was trading, when I started my trading career. It didn't exist. But the universe doesn't do anything accidentally. The reason it didn't exist for me is because I was destined to learn it by myself, on my own doing it. Because the universe knew that I would pass it on. It knew I wasn't going to just keep it for myself. It knew that. God knew that. Whatever you want to call it. God, the universe, whatever name you got for it. Knew I wasn't going to keep it for myself. Knew I was going to pass that on. So it made me not have it. So I created it. Is this what I'm like? This, like, y'all don't realize what y'all have. You will though. You're gonna realize it. You're gonna realize it. I need to drop the mic right there, I think. Yeah, I'm dropping the mic right there. All right, I'm out. Peace.